guys, my name is Blessing. So on this video I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my big dick experience. Oh god, I'm so shy, but I have to say it. I'm one of those women who like it very big. When I mean big, I like it big, fat. You know those kind of dicks that have thunder. The veins are thunderous. You know that thunderous kind of dick. I'm that kind of woman that likes it. Ha! So my darling, I've always imagined, I've always known, you know that point you're watching a pornographic movie and you're seeing all this porn star with their big bola, you know, and the ladies are screaming, ah! I've always wanted to have that experience. So listen. Now, story. Once upon a time. So I met this guy, very handsome guy, tall, slim, and dark. You know, it's them that used to have the big bula. So the guy was tall, he was slim. He met me in the bank, Access Bank to be precise. So I'm this kind of person, if you ask me for my phone number, I give you my phone number. I know how to give phone numbers very, very well. There's a difference between availability and accessibility. I'll give you my phone number when I might never even get to pick your call. So I just give you my phone number randomly and I drove off. I realized that I saw about 4 missed calls on my phone, and I'm a kind of person, I'm a very private person in real life because I know the people who call me. So when I get to see a strange number on my phone, I'm like, who is this one? So I remember I gave somebody my number. I knew he was the one. I wasn't in the mood because there was something I was looking for. I didn't get that. So I was in a very bad mood. I didn't want to talk to anybody. So I remember he called a couple of times and something just led to something and I couldn't, pick up his call or something. Until one day I was so bored at home. You know, at this point, you just tired of doing everything. I was tired of feeling through my phone. I was tired of responding to. I just needed something to just unwind. And I remember that, there was this guy I met in Access Bank. So I gave him a call and we got talking. The conversation was so interesting. He was a very interesting guy. And I saw myself, talking to him for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. The next thing, we're talking for so long. We started talking every day because he was so fun. And he was also intelligent because I'm a psychosexual. I'm somebody, if you're very intelligent, I'm always attracted to intelligent people. So he was intelligent. We got talking. Then we talked for about like 4 days before we decided to just have dinner. So when we had dinner, the guy was so cute. He was so, I was already wanting him in my heart. I was really wanting to knock him, because he was so cute. He was so smooth. I was already wanting him in my head. So we talked. After eating that day, we went back home. He took me back home. He was still trying to form gentleman. Now it's just the first time. So we were all trying to be bougie. So he took me back home. We got talking. The other day he said he wanted me to come and know his house. I was like, hey, today. I sprinkled all my spray, washed my tutu very, very well. You know that point where you're going to see man. I steamed my vagina. I sat on top of my Lulu vagina steamer. My vagina was steaming so that in case he wants to give me a hair, so that everywhere we does is smelling nice like jollof rice. So I dressed up. I wore something sexy with my very sexy gist. You know how point you want to go and fuck. So he picked me up, went to his house, nice apartment, very clean guy. So he gave me a bottle of wine. I was drinking non-alcoholic. I don't do alcohol, so I was taking the wine. Then the next thing he came to the bed and was kissing me. As we were busy doing the kissy, he stopped. I was like, what's that? He was like, I don't want to do anything with you. I don't want to give you the wrong impression and make it look like I brought you to my house to make love to you. I'm like, no, me that was already wet. Watermelon. Hey! Oh, God, come on. He said, no, let me take you home. My mother, I'm like, So it's fine. It's good. So he drove me home and gave me a peck. So we still talked for about 2 days, and the other day I called him and told him I made lunch, that I should come to the house, let us eat. I had already carried my children to my mom's place. Mommy! My kids want to stay with you! I bundled all of them there. Please give me space to knock. Let me fuck. I've not fucked for a while. Let me knock. So I bundled my children to my mom's place and I invited him over for lunch. It was a weekend, so we had lunch together. So we're in my house, we're talking, we're watching movie, we're laughing until about 8. So he said he wanted to go. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. I was seeing him up and I said, baby, why don't we just go to a hotel? And I'm like, a hotel? Why? He said, no, I just want us to go to a hotel. I want us to just be free. I told him, because I've already had my shower. So I was wearing my nightie. So I was like, I have to come and start changing now. I'm wearing jeans. He said, don't worry, let's go like that. Just get a bathrobe or something, just cover yourself or hang it or something from the car. We'll just go into the room. I'm like, whoa! So I quickly ran into my closet. I got my bathrobe and I just covered up. I made sure I sprayed, I did some spray, when you're going to knock now. So I made sure everywhere was clean and smelling nice. So I hopped into his car. We drove to the hotel. I was in the car when he went to go and make the reservation. So after making the reservation, he just came. He took me and we went upstairs to the room. And I just laid down on the bed. And I'm like, what next now? He said, I just want you to relax. I want to eat you up. I'm like, huh? He said, yeah. I want to eat you up. Like, I've been waiting for this. I said, oh, why do you have to bring me to the hotel? Because he said, I brought you here so that you can scream. Because I'm going to make you scream. I'm like, okay. So he puts on all the lights. I'm like, why are you putting on? He said he likes to make love with the lights on, that he always liked to see the expression on his woman's face. I said, your woman? He said, yes, my woman. And I'm going to prove to you that you're my woman from the way I'm going to adore So I'm like, whoa! So he hopped into the bathroom. He took a shower. I was just watching television. But trust me, while I was watching the television, my mind was not there. My imagination was running wild. I was imagining what his dick was like. I was imagining the size. I was imagining a lot of things. A lot of things was going on in my head. Especially when he said, I'm going to eat you up. I was just imagining a lot of things. I didn't even know what to think. My head was just, I think he just got into that bathroom to mess with my head. So when he finally came out, I was, you didn't shy, and I was like, I was ready. Even before the guy even came close, I was fucking wet. So he came, then he just gradually came close. He kissed me for a while. I was acting as if I was shy. It's normal, just to keep it going. So I was thinking like, So he took off my nightie and patted my legs gradually. Fuck it. Like, I feel like when he patted my legs, he just put his head, he buried his head right inside my pussy. God damn it. That was when I understood that there's a difference between licking, sucking, and chopping. This guy ate my pussy. I was screaming. After screaming, I started shouting. I was begging for help because my legs were twitching. It was shaking. I was begging. And he held my hands to my back. He didn't allow me to touch him. He just held my two hands to my back and he buried his head in my pussy. God damn it. I was shouting. I think I came like twice. The guy refused. I was begging because my legs were shaking. Oh my God, he got me to the ecstasy, fantasy, and bush. He took me out of this world. I don't know what else is heaven again, because that place I went to was heaven. That was the heaven. And I think I always want to be there. Pure heaven. Then when he was done with my pussy, so that was when he stood up from the bed, then took down his towel, because when he came out from the bathroom, he was tying a towel all through the period. He was giving me a head. He was on a towel. So he got up and took out his towel. So he just stood naked in front of me and I was looking at him. Guys, if you see what I saw, I've never seen a dick as big as that. That was 12 inches or 17 inches. That shit was big. It wasn't just big, it was long. It wasn't just long, it was fat. It wasn't just fat, it had my dream thunder. The veins were popping. When you see this porn star standing in front of you, oh my God, the shit was so big. I couldn't wait to grab it. It was so fucking big. I didn't know what to do with it. I was just looking at it. I was just like, is this real? Like, is this a dick? This is raw dick. Like, this is fucking raw. Then he was still looking at me. Then I'm like, what do I do? He said, come and grab it. I'm like, okay. He said, do I put it in your mouth? Or do you want me to put it in your pussy? I'm like, I don't know. I don't really know. So at that point, he just crawled to me in bed and just came straight to my mouth and put it in my mouth. Now, that was how big it was. It was so big that my mouth, I started feeling pain in my mouth. So when he was trying to stuff it in, I couldn't even breathe. It's as if the dick was covering both my nose and my mouth. I was like, and I'm like, that shit was fucking big. So he noticed I was uncomfortable because it was so big that he almost tore my mouth. Because I was like, when he brought out the dick, I was beginning to feel pain right here. And I'm like, could you take this out? He was like, I'm sorry, I hope I'm not hurting you. I said, no, it's fine, it's fine. He said, okay, don't worry. Are you good? I said, I'm good. So he went down. So he continued with the head. I think he wanted to make sure that I was extremely wet. Then when he realized I was extremely wet, that was when he brought out the dick and just plugged it inside of me. Ah! Fuck it. Immediately that thing went inside of me. It was as if my soul left my body. It was as if there was a vibration inside of me. All I screamed was, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" He said, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm fine." "Should I stop?" "No! Ah!" We call it painful pleasure. "Stop it! I like it! Stop! Stop!" And he wants, "You like no, stop! Ah! 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 That's all I was doing all through that. And it went in and in and in. Deeper like in. So that was how he plumbed it. I was just, oh, ah, oh, 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 oh. And all he kept asking me was, "Baby, are you okay?" "I'm fine." Ah! Gosh. That stuff went into my spine, like it went right into my head. And he was going in gradually, gradually it was going. My pussy was swallowing it until he took it all. And when he finally, that point somebody's making love to you and the person just goes like, "Should I stop, baby?" No, don't stop. "You like it?" "Yes." So that was how he grinded me until he finally said, "Baby." I said, "Yes." He said, "Baby, I'm coming." I said, "Come." He said, "I want to come in your mouth." I'm like, "My mouth?" He said, "Yes." "Can you take all of it?" I'm like, "Give it to me, baby." Then he pulled out and came straight to my mouth. I just opened my mouth. So when he finished pouring, he now even hits the mouth of his dick. Bum, bum, bum. And I took all of it in and swallowed it. It felt so good. You need to feel it too. That's my big dick experience. I hope you experience it too. It's fun.